him cheat too, so even with moving their high picks, they still added some pretty good talent.
Johnny Walsh doing a pretty good job.
He's one of the best, has been for a long time.
Line up.
Nice!
You know, funny, Wilson Chandler, raised by his grandparents in the small town of Benton Harbor, Michigan, was named Mr. Basketball in 2005, and it surprised me.
Good on the second free throw.
You hate to miss free throws when the margin's this tight, but at least now they have the lead.
Here is Lynn. Going on.
Shit! Inaaway! Shit! Inaaway pa bakero talaga to. Oh, shit! Siyempre, loso na kay headband, boy. Headband, boy. Oh. Headband, boy. Oh.
Yeah, it looked like it made Steve for a pretty easy catch.
Pass may have been soft, but the dunk was anything but.
Back to Gallinari. Now Stoudemire defending.
Woo!
And it's Gallinari missing. New York trailing. Lynn for the lead. And the officials whistle foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Aldo Balkan is checked in for Stoudemire.
Well, you know, playing against the Thunder has to bring back some painful memories for the Nuggets guys. I mean, looking back on their first-round loss, and it was closer than the 5-game total might suggest. That was a very competitive series.
Austin from outside. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Here's New York. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Gallinari covering.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter. He's got to find a groove somehow.
Chandler's shot. Good.
Chandler yun. Hindi pa kilala yan?
You can say anything you want about this guy. He's played well in every area. And you know what? That tells you what kind of game it's been for him. Well-rounded, highly productive in all areas.
And that one's good, Anthony. Hey, you're right, Clark. In that series between the Thunder and the Nuggets, really a tough defensive series. Steve, both teams shooting just 42% from the field.
And I thought what really hurt Denver was giving up so many offensive rebounds to the Thunder. And that led to a lot of free throws because we saw some offensive putbacks and fouls. Those little things over the course of the series, Kevin, those really make a huge difference as time wears on.
Lynn.
Oh, yung ina mo!
It's a 5-point next lead.
Damn!
Every opportunity circles around is what they're doing. Really enjoying it.
A different look for New York. Stoudemire is checked in for Chandler. Walker comes in for another Balkan. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Landry Field. And then for Denver, Tony Turioff, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Gary Forbes comes in for Gallinari. Roger Mason is subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Loss in the pass to Mason. Kicks to Chandler.
Nice dog.
Chandler's got 6 points in the quarter.
A lot of the points they've given up have come up open threes like that one.
Why?
It has to be disconcerting and frustrating to the coach. Well, they should know better. I mean, they read the scouting report. You can't leave these guys wide open on the perimeter.
Andre Miller's checked in for Ty Lawson. Anthony kicks to Walker from the arc, and Turioff pulls it down.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed.
Chip! Woo! 3-point off.
Because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Here is Lynn. 11 points in the game. And it's Miller picking him up. A nice shot by Lynn. 13 points in the game. And Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here. 6 in total. So this has been a great game.
4,
3. Really competing.
And the Knicks good for 2.
But you've got to get the ball out of his hands, bring an extra defender, and force somebody else to beat you. I agree with you. Make him give it up.
Boom!
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting. Now as we get going here in the fourth, let's send it over to Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark.
Kevin, the spark of the game goes to the Knicks for that major surge. They look like an entirely different team on the defensive defensive end following halftime.
Boy, oh.
When they came
Tinamaan eh, hindi pa naman.
intensity, that is how they got control and jumped out in front of this one.
Terrific stuff, Doris. Thank you. That was quite a run they had, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you what, Kevin, scoring bursts like that often tell the story, really. I mean,
Shit,
it's no
bakit
brainer.
That's been the case today. I mean, that's what you have to point to. I think is
Ow!
in this ballgame.
Ow!
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Follows out there with Andre Miller. Then it's Gary Forbes. Then it's Roger Mason. And it's McGee in at the 5, home in the paint. Here is Miller.
Uy, umikot ba? Pero pinasa for
Here's
3.
Mason.
Point
That's
off!
Miller with the assist. And the Nuggets
Ow!
lead by 1.
That's 4 of their last 5 coming from long range. This offense is cooking.
And it's Stoudemire slamming it down.
Ow!
Replay here. Strike slam cam showing it once more. And Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, what's that? 7
Nahihiya.
lead changes already here. So it's a great matchup, guys. 2 competitive teams.
Gago, pero, oy!
Douglas against Miller.
Uy, yung for 3 point, oh!
On deep.
Araw-araw,
The
Pasko.
rebound goes to the Knicks.
Sige na.
Solid
Sige na.
rebounding totals for them so far.
Ako, pero, aho, aho! Aho! Ow!
They're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Yan na, di nausap kasi yun.
It's up a 3.
Ah!
To go. The Knicks lead by 4.
Ah!
They sure have been.
Nice, that's my dog, that's my dog, that's my dog. That's my dog, that's my dog.
For the Knicks, Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Walker. Andrew Fields comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Tony Douglas. Denver also making some changes. Ronnie Turioff is checked in for JaVale McGee. Chandler comes in for Gary Forbes. And Rudy Fernandez is subbed in for Roger Mason. Denver calls timeout.
Pag ito yung mga pinasok ng team, ano eh.
Last season was a good one. Getting to the playoffs and finding talent in Amari Stoudemire and Carmelo Anthony, a couple of superstars.
Wala na yan. Shit!
Their home floor pretty well.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Molinari comes in for Rudy Fernandez.
Ow!
And it's Lawson in for
Ow! Ow!
information for us, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message
Uy,
George was
naliwan!
giving to his team.
Wala na! Shit!
Players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want.
Nakaka-recover ka pa niyang lagay niya?
Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on
Naku!
our own.
Naku!
It's blocked.
Naku!
Trail by 3. Here's a
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Aflalo's got 5 points now this quarter. No, Steve, you're right. Those superstars you just rattled off have given the basketball fans and the Knicks themselves brand new life. And
Hoy!
now they got a product, Clark, that people want to go out and see.
Exactly. And
Talaga, seryoso
pretty
pang
impressive
gademe.
home record that I think will improve now that those guys will have more time together. Carmelo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire, 23 and 18 at home last year, and I expect that number to go up.
It's the
Wow!
3.
Damn!
Good. So the Nuggets will take it the other way.
Shit! Yan na, yan na, yan na, yan na, yan na! Hoy, putang ina mo for 3 point toss! Boom!
And Stoudemire pulls it down. Stoudemire's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here is Fields. Defense right on him. And he dishes it to Carmelo. Stoudemire with the charge. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt. Nice job there, sliding over and taking the contact.
You know, a lot of times those kinds of plays change the momentum of the game, and even though they don't show up in the box score, they're significant plays.
Finishing up on the changes for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for Turry. And Andre Miller is...
Boom! Shaka! Boom! Boom! Boom!
They're in a groove now. These three-pointers just falling at will here in the second half.
Yeah, I think the defense has got major headaches
Ah,
because
dog,
this team
That's
just
my
not
buggy.
missing.
That's my buggy.
That was good
Parang
awareness.
pa.
Fouling
Alam mo,
and avoiding giving up an
That's
easy
my
dunk.
buggy.
Well, I think that's just good, smart basketball. Make him earn his points at the line.
Okay na ina, naka-video na naman ako. Ang liwanag ng mukha mo siyang baksa.
Yeah, just
A
magdag eh.
little bit smarter, backing off of him a bit and defending without foul.